And then how was it called?
Finally, Jesus.
I
I
don't
did
know what's
not.
wrong with this phone.
I don't know. Oh, you on live? Hey, Jamaica. Well, finally, we got you on. We're 30 minutes late. That's okay.
I hope
We
so.
we're not gonna give up.
I don't know. That was crazy.
But welcome to the Athletic Exchange, Narissa. We got Narissa Clay on the line. You are, in the exchange room right now. Okay, so let's get started. So give your school, your year, your sport, and what you do.
Okay. I go to Troy University. I'm a sophomore. I'm on the track and field team. I'm a thrower. I throw discus, weight, and hammer.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's start with where are you originally from? Are you really originally from Fort Walton, or like what where are you from?
Yeah, I'm originally born and raised in Fort Walton.
Okay. And when did you start playing sports?
Uh, I started playing when I was in like elementary, like around third and fourth grade.
Hmm.
Basketball was my first sport. So
Was your first one?
yeah,
And what else did you do while you was a youngin?
that was it. I played basketball until I only played basketball until middle school. Then I started spreading out my sports
Okay.
and
And what
played
what
volleyball.
sparked your interest to explore other things than just basketball? So in middle school, what tempted you to go other routes?
Mainly my basketball coach, Coach Bowman, told me we had to go play volleyball and all that. And I just wanted to try new things like archery for some reason.
Hmm.
And then a lot of my basketball teammates played other sports, so flag football. That's why I started into flag football because they play my teammates.
Yeah. So you started flag football in middle school too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you did volleyball. That's just like trying to like keep you in shape and everything.
Hmm.
Yeah. Did you like it though?
I love volleyball. That's low-key
Okay.
my favorite sport.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I did like it too. And then you got into track and field. Did you ever run or you just threw all the time?
I just threw. At first, I
Okay.
wanted to be a runner, but that was not working.
But y'all still like when you're doing your practices and stuff, y'all do the throwers have to run a little
Yeah,
bit?
like a little warm-up lap, couple sprints.
Hmm. Okay. And
Hmm.
so you started getting serious. So I know you played basketball in high school, you played volleyball. What in the end made you go the route of picking track over all of those other ones?
So I picked track because it was like my only option of like continuing at a collegiate level.
Hmm.
Like I didn't have any like offers in basketball, so I just went with track. So I just knew I had to be serious
Okay.
and start there.
And did you do it recreationally outside of high school as well? Like you had a separate coach, right?
Yeah, I only for one summer I did it travel track. It was only one summer, my senior summer, and I had
Okay.
another coach that helped me out throughout my summer.
Okay. And so technique wise, how did you know like which one, how did you choose which one that you want to throw? Because there's like shot put. What do y'all call it in college?
Shot put with the
Yeah.
ball.
But
Shot
then
put.
you do like the hammer thing too.
Oh no, because that's like illegal in like high school. So I just learned the hammer and weight in collegiate
Okay.
college. But I was already doing shot and discus when I came to college, so that was the easy part.
Hmm.
But learning the hammer and disc and weight was a little difficult.
Yes,
But I
they
got
be
it done.
swinging. Them bodies be swinging. I'm like, you can't just get up there thinking that you're gonna, do it right. You
Right.
have to really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so, how has that been for
It's,
you?
it's been a little I have ups and downs with it, but I think I finally got it figured out, like all the
Yeah.
footwork and all that. I'm just handling a few little technical difficulties, like my core, holding down my core and getting my back straight and all that. But
Yeah.
it's right there.
Okay. So with that, I was gonna ask, with basketball and football, you can watch film
Hmm.
to see how you get better with those, with your flaws and like things that you do good. So with throwing, how do you know what you're doing wrong? Like, do you go back and watch film or something, or people recording you?
Yeah, our coach records us, but mainly when she's always there to watch us, so she tells us what we did wrong and like the corrections we can make with our next throw. And then you can sometimes feel it what you did wrong and just correct it with your throw.
Right.
So you don't really need film.
Okay. So, it's just interesting me to track because as much as it is a team sport, it's an individual sport as well.
Definitely.
So individually, how do you get over those ebbs and flows of like good and bad, or like what kind of motivation do you give yourself to like really show up because you got to show up for your team to get points and everything. So how do you prepare for that?
Sometimes I base it off of my teammates' energy. If they do good and like they're encouraging me, I'm gonna do good. Or I
Mm-hmm.
know I have to chase after like the next person who's like ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just build up my energy to match the others basically so I can do good. Because I
Right.
know the team's like counting on me to
Yeah.
do good
Do you
to
feel
help the
pressure?
team. So,
Do you feel
yeah,
that pressure? Like,
I do feel it.
yeah.
Because like them girls are good. And
Mm-hmm.
so I just have to compete with
Yeah.
them, and that's like a whole bunch of pressure on me. But I'll be sticking with them a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I know, like, in high school, you see the same competition every year. So it's like sometimes you might beat them, they might beat you, and you have a target for them. So it's the same here. And I know the girls are bigger and stronger. So have you already found that those people that you want to kind of beat already,
Yeah.
or?
Um, my teammates, yeah, I found like who I want to beat, but like other competitors with other schools, I'm still like working on like who I want to like match up with. 'Cause like
Right.
there's always they are different each competition, but like it's the same people each year.
Hmm. Yeah. So
So
so different meets, you have different teams that it's not all the
about
teams go to the same.
yeah, some of them we see regularly, but others no.
Okay. So
And
how's
so,
your strength training and stuff been?
ooh,
Strength training and recovery. I know it's different in college,
yeah.
and you have more facilities and things to help you out with that. So how's it been?
It's actually been really tough because like for the all throughout high school, I didn't weightlift at all for real. But when I was introduced here, it was a bit tough, like relearning the lifts and all that. And then my body was like damaged after, because we have like my coach does really hardcore lifts training programs like throughout the first few weeks
Hmm.
to like help um build up our muscles.
Hmm.
So our bodies are like in pain and a lot and sore. It's hard to move in practice, but it helps me with my like throwing and like the strength helped me with my techniques and all that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to recover, we just basically like stretch a lot. She emphasizes yoga, and then our training rooms. I'm so glad we have like trainers and all that. We can get ice baths and all that.
Yeah.
Instead of being, like, I was really glad that college has this because like without having it, I wouldn't be. I'd be
Yeah.
all broke down. You know how
It'd be
both my ankles hurt. Yeah, but
super
yeah.
tough. Okay, so this is your sophomore year. I really can't believe it. But let's talk about freshman year and like you going off to school for the very first time. Like you're by yourself on a permanent basis. Like, how was that adjustment for you, leaving your family?
I was nervous at first because like it's like a step closer to becoming an adult, like being independent. But at the same time, I was like happy because I like had a wider freedom and like I didn't have to deal with all my family knickknacking me and all
Hmm.
that. So I was
Right.
actually really excited to go to college. But I've adapted pretty well because like I like my home situation, like I know how to cook a little bit now and all that
Yeah.
and get to where I need to be.
Growing up,
I know.
you had to leave your two little sisters. They're so
I know.
cute. I
It's
know
I
they miss
needed a
you.
break from them. Though. It's okay.
But how big is family to you? I mean, I know they supported you throughout, this whole journey, so
For
and
sure.
sacrificed a lot. So how big is that to you?
I think family is really big. I know they sacrificed a lot to me, so I have to prove to them that um the sacrifice wasn't for nothing. And so like
Right.
I try my best for them so I can have like a good future for myself so I can like become independent from them and they can do their thing and I do my thing.
Okay,
For sure.
maturity. Yes. Um, so with your competition days, if say for instance you do throw a bad throw or something, how do you shake that off quickly? Because I know like you probably have more throws to do, so how do you get that out your head? That's important for athletes to be able to get over things quickly.
For
So
sure.
what's your motive?
I just think like what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What can I fix about it? And then as I'm throwing, I think about that. I'll try to think about that, but at the same time, go back to my basics and like do it normally so I won't like get freaked out or nothing and try to improve and just do what I know.
Yeah.
So I just tell myself to hold your head high and like just keep throwing, do what you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's,
Don't overthink it. Because
yes,
you
that
got the
yeah.
foundation, like
For
you
sure.
know what you're doing. Okay. So with track, so you could do indoor and outdoor,
Mhm.
and you do both.
I do both. For indoor,
Okay.
it's just shot and weight, and then outdoor, it's discus, hammer, and shot.
Okay. And so can you choose which one you want to do, or people do both, or you have to do both?
You can do both, but the coach is going to tell you which one you can do. Like, I don't throw shot anymore. I just throw weight, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So which one do you prefer, indoor or outdoor,
I
and why?
prefer outdoor because I like hammer and discus a little bit more
Hmm.
than weight.
What does weight mean?
Okay, it's like a big old ball, and then
Yeah.
but it's like hammer, but it's just a smaller handle, and it's heavier, and it's the same turning and throwing like
Okay.
that.
Because you keep saying, I'm like, okay, let me ask this. What is weight? Okay. Well, I have a little game to
Oh,
play. A little game, to enter or thought, I don't want to be serious all the time. So let's play this game. It's called this or that. So you just say, I'm gonna say it's like crazy, like random questions, and I just want you to say which one you prefer. You can say both if you like
yep.
both. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll start easy. Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits.
Okay. Would you rather skydive or scuba dive?
Mm. Scuba dive.
And why? Okay.
I can swim. I can't do nothing when you in the air.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Um, oh, basketball or volleyball?
Oh, I don't really know. Basketball, because I'm more experienced in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I think I do them wrong. Um, movies or TV series?
TV shows. Movies be too long.
So TV series you can binge and like.
Hmm. You can binge, stop wherever you want.
Hmm.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Coke. Okay. Maybe I'm not saying that you drink these because you're an athlete.
Yep.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Really? Oh wow. I wouldn't.
What do you like, Coke?
Yeah, I'm a Coke.
That's crazy.
Yes. Okay. Chipotle or Moe's?
Moe's all the way.
Really?
Chip- Chipotle is too fresh for me. I don't know.
Too
It's too fresh.
fresh. Okay. I have these on my thing. Um, let's see. LeBron or Curry?
LeBron.
Oh, really? Why
Hmm.
you say that?
Because of my dad in Ohio and all that.
Oh, okay.
LeBron's a
Okay.
really good player too.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to ask this because I asked Marissa, were you a Disney or Disney? No, it was a Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network.
Oh, Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see that.
for sure.
But I think I was Nickelodeon back in the day. Back in the day. Yes. Okay, well, I think I left my questions on my phone, which I'm using, so I'm sorry. This was a fail, but that's okay. We're gonna
Yeah,
keep on going.
for
All
sure.
right, so let's get back in it. What is your favorite quote or saying that has stuck with you to this day?
I just know a saying like there's always someone that's better than you or working harder than you. I
Hmm.
always hear that throughout every sport I play, so that's always stuck with me. It's just keep on like working, even if you don't want to keep working, you have to keep pushing yourself and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And I always have to ask about, God and how big God is to you. What do you have to say about that?
I think God does have like a big influence in my life. Like I try to make decisions based on God and the Bible,
Hmm.
but I would like I want him to have like a bigger influence on my life. So like it's not as big, but it's still there. Like I still keep in mind about him and all that.
Right. So with that, just a little insight. So you have to create that time to, get to know him better. And, that's just by praying and reading the Bible and stuff like that. But as you grow and because you want that, I think that's a great thing.
Right.
And it's good to know that you do know him, outside of all that. But do you have a scripture that you like the best?
I love the Serenity Prayer, like the little tag you gave me. I even have a little cutout in my room of it that I sleep with.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. That's my favorite. And you
it's
still got
beautiful.
it? That's nice. Okay, so what made you choose Troy? Was Troy like your only option, or like what made you choose to go there, and what made it feel great to you being there?
Yeah, it was my only option of like continuing with track. And then, but it's like a really beautiful campus. It's right next to home. And I knew that the coach would work with me since I haven't had like that much of coaching in my high school. And I knew she wanted me
Yeah,
and wanted to help me improve. So
yeah,
I just went there.
great decision
Yes,
because
indeed.
it's bigger than just sports, and it's bigger than that because kids these days need to know that you're working out hard for a reason, and it's
Hmm.
not just because of sports. And with saying that, you've always been one to be in your books, like reading, doing good in school, good, getting good grades. So how are you doing right now with your grades in college and time management?
Right. My grades are pretty good, actually. I'm still keeping them up. It's I'm still need to work on my time management skills, but I've got it all figured out because like it is a little difficult with like practice, school, and all that. But
Yeah.
I keep in the books. I try to.
Yeah. So are your study habits um as good as they were in high school,
Um,
or because
they're a
there's a
little
lot of
better.
distractions in college,
There is
you
a lot.
know. So that's what I'm saying about time management, like knowing when to party,
Yeah,
not to party, when to get in the books, when not, so
yeah.
yeah.
And last year it was a bit of a struggle of when to stop having fun and when to actually do the work.
Hmm.
But this year I've actually gotten pretty better. I've learned to like stay home
Hmm.
and like actually study because like I'm getting into harder classes right now. So I know I need to like actually focus.
Right. And it's hard because you're in college, you want to have a good time, but it has to be a good balance. And freshman year, you just out there, you don't really know. So
Mhm.
we're on year two, and it's like, okay, like I know I can party and stuff like that. I know I can have a good time, but I know where my focus needs to
For
be
sure.
because I know why I'm here, and we
I
don't
know
want to
what I want in my
disappoint
life.
parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you seeking for your degree?
I'm majoring in exercise science in the pre-health profession. So it's
Okay.
basically like you can go to like physical therapy, occupational therapy, athletic training, all that.
Okay. So you want to
But I want to do,
stay working with people with sports or just anybody with
yeah,
physical therapy? Yeah.
yeah. I want to be a radiologist technician, just like taking X-rays. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's a way to stay in the like sports industry. So I just wanted to keep in there.
Yeah, you want to be where the money
For
resides,
sure.
because that's money.
It's me.
So what goals do you have for yourself, short and long term, like as far as, you know, personal goals for yourself with your throwing, um,
Hmm.
whether it be, PRs or, if you want to get medals or, whatever that might be. And then long term, well, you just said that your profession, but do you want to like go to the Olympics kind of thing? Like what do you want
Right.
to do?
Well, my short-term goals, for throws, I want a PR like in discus. I need to get like a 43, 45 meters, and for hammer, like a good 47 this year.
Hmm.
And then I just want to be the best I could be for. That's really what I want to end with, and for short term. And I want to graduate college with a good GPA. But my long-term goals, I don't want to go to the Olympics. I just want to travel the world, really,
Yeah.
experience different landscapes and cultures and foods and all that. That's what I
Yes.
really want to do.
Okay. And with your job, you have the money to do
Exactly.
that. Okay. So we're about to end. I want to know, what is one thing your coaches would say about you throughout the years? Like, what's one thing that separates Narissa from the other people? Like, what do you have that your coaches would say?
Good question. I think my coach likes like my hard work. I keep going at it. Like I try not to give up. I mean, I do give up, but like she likes my work ethic, I think. Pretty sure.
Hmm.
That's what
Okay.
she said.
And you're kind of a, well, the person I know is kind of a quiet spirit. Like you don't,
Mhm.
you're kind of introvert, kind of shy.
Very
Has
much.
college has college changed that? Or are you still the
Um,
same?
I mean, I'm still the same. Like I was nervous coming up on here, but I think I've spread my wings a little bit. Like I'm still talking. I'm trying to talk to different people, like being the first to talk to people and all that.
Hmm.
So I've worked on my people skills, and I like conversations and all that.
Right. And as
Hmm.
far as like leadership, um, do the throwers have their own personal group, or do y'all get together separately? And is there somebody a leader? Are you one of those leaders, or do you want to, grow to be one of those people? How does that work?
Yeah. Um, there kind of is leadership. Like I look up to the people who are like veterans and all that who throw really far. So like they help me. They're my leader. They're not maybe not for the rest of the team, but they're my leader. But I really do
Hmm.
want to try to be a leader to the others, even though I'm still really young. So like I can't really go to that role yet. But I want to be a person like people can ask for advice or like look for when they need encouragement and all that.
Well, that's good. I hope that happens, and I hope it happens organically, and
Hmm.
that, don't be afraid of that if it comes your way. Like be ready for it. And it doesn't have to wait till your senior year. You could do it,
Right, right,
like you set the example and
for
people will
sure.
follow. All right, so what advice do you have for kids that want to play sports in college? People look up to you guys, and that's why I'm kind of doing this show, is to help people prepare themselves early rather
Right.
than too late, because a lot of people think you can just wake your eyes, wake up and, it's there, like without working. So what do you have to tell these kids?
That's how I viewed like with basketball. So like I regret like not working hard enough. So I would say if you really want to do a sport, you need to put in the work even after hours, do videos, extra studying and all that. In order to be great, you need to be great in order to like move on and
Hmm.
continue with your profession if you want to keep playing the sport.
Right.
Yeah,
It starts in the books.
for sure.
Yes, I love that. Well, I want to thank you for coming on here.
Thanks for inviting
Short
me.
and sweet. I'm proud of you. I can't believe you guys are sophomores in college. It really blows my
I
mind. You guys
know.
make me feel old. You guys
Yeah,
are old. So we're just getting old
I
together.
know,
But I
right?
continue the good work.
For sure.
Continue to be hungry, humble, and enjoy yourself. be happy, like enjoy all the things that college has to offer, and I wish you nothing but success. I'm
Thank you
going to
so
continue to
much.
talk to you, throughout the years,
Right.
and I love you,
I
girl.
love you too. Thank you so much
And I
for
always
everything.
end with, oh, no problem, no problem. I'm here. Call me if you need me. But I always end with love your neighbor as yourself. So that means don't forget to love you. And we want to thank Narissa for being on the athletic exchange. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.